Las tribus tienen que estar unidas para detener a los que vienen.
¿Quién viene?
Los dioses convertidos en hombres.
Be ready. Our friend in the limo will be coming for war.
Destroy the soul of my son and become a god.
I now pronounce you man! And holy shit, what the hell is that?
He attacked my fiance. Now I'm gonna give Matanza a funeral. I feel like God.
¿Estás seguro que es una buena idea?
Esto solo el tiempo lo dirá.
You crossed no one.
There's the Mac! Dude, I thought he was dead, homie. I'm challenging you to a death match!
Phoenix gave his life for the woman that truly loved him. You can have this to remember him by. I have my life back again, and I'm not throwing it away.
Something to remember me by.
Es importante que me des eso. Dámelo. Cuando él consumió a Katrina, ella lo ha cambiado.
Into what?
Algo malo.
Marty the Moth, your new Lucha Underground champion.
I want to challenge you at Ultima Lucha Cuatro. ¡Asiero miedo!
Acepto, cabrón.
Hace un milenio conocí a una niña. Has hecho bien, pero tú no serás quien para salvarnos. Necesito de tu mitad.
This thing is gonna look so sweet mounted on the wall of my dojo.
Yeah, if you ever take it off. And it's our dojo?
Totally. Our dojo. It's gonna look even sweeter, though, when it's covered in that stupid turd monster's blood. I'm gonna go warm up. Maybe test this thing out again. You're gonna be there in case I need you, right?
I wouldn't miss it for the Mundo.
Oh. If tonight I somehow end up being sacrificed to the gods, never to be seen again, just know that I love you.
Thank you. I didn't even have to pull your string.
You're the perfect woman. And the perfect house.
To Ultima Lucha Cuatro!
What's up, everybody, and welcome. This is what you've been waiting for. The 2-hour finale to Ultima Lucha Cuatro. That's Vampiro. I'm Matt Stryker. They are the believers, and we want to, of course, thank L43 for schooling it tonight, but we don't have any time to waste. So, Melissa Santos, take it away.
The following lucha is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Introducing first, from Tijuana, Mexico, El Dragón Azteca Jr.
Matt, you said it, but I think it definitely deserves to be repeated that this match is very personal, not only to the fighters, but also to Melissa Santos, and we'll explain why. But right now, it's about the entrance of El Dragon Azteca Jr. Of course, this man had different designs on Ultima Lucha Quattro. He was a former Gift of the Gods champion, and in his mind, he thought he was going to come to this night and challenge for the Lucha Underground title. But man plans and God laughs, and the destiny of El Dragon Azteca has now brought him here to a very pivotal, perhaps career-defining 2 out of 3 falls matchup.
And his opponent, from Mexico City, Mexico, Phoenix.
See the look on Melissa's face, it tells you a lot. Ever since Phoenix returned to the temple after losing the 3-way to the grave match, something just hasn't been right with the Bird of War. In his absence, El Dragon Azteca became a friend to Melissa. But when Phoenix returned, the issues between these two luchadors ignited into a firestorm. Phoenix is undefeated at Ultima Lucha, and El Dragon Azteca Jr. has never been victorious here. But something has to give tonight. It's 2 out of 3 falls. It's next. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. This our 2-hour Ultima Lucha Quattro finale, and it kicks off with a 2 out of 3 falls match. Phoenix in the black, El Dragon Azteca in the green.
Boy, there is some fireworks going off right there. These guys are fired up, man. This is a chess game. If you do not win the first one, the game is not over, but you're going to have to go 2 more. So it's a deadly, deadly. This could be it.
And of course, we have called Phoenix the man of 1,000 lives, the Bird of War, rising from the ashes. But after 3-way to the grave, for me, from the earth rose a new blackbird of war. And that's the Phoenix that we see here tonight. Darker and perhaps far more dangerous.
Dark Phoenix. In Mexico, the bread and butter of Lucha Libre. It's 2 out of 3 falls. It could be a singles match, a tag team match, or a trios match. That's the way it is.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that's about having a definitive victor. If I beat you 2 times out of 3, there's no way you can say to anyone that it was a fluke.
Exactly. And me personally, I absolutely hate it. It's like, dude.
On a second, shoulders down here. Are we going to get one?
Wow.
No. Why do you hate it?
Because, man, if I beat you once, I don't need to beat you twice. That's it.
But once could be a fluke. You could slip on a banana peel. It could just be a quick count, so to speak. I think that's what the 2 out of 3 falls is all about. Yeah. It's to prove who's truly the better man. Now, do these fighters throw everything they have right away, or do they save some of their big guns?
I mean, if you hate somebody like these 2 people hate each other, and then again, if Phoenix is coming back, and he's deranged, he's not himself, I don't think he knows what is and what isn't his big gun. And you know very well, everything he does is a big gun. So whether you like it or not, you're getting hit with the bombs right off the bat.
Left-footed pump kick there by Phoenix as he limps back to the corner, creates space in, and Dragon Azteca returns the favor.
Oh, Phoenix rolling for momentum, and it hits an upward palm strike, and that dazes and confuses Dragon.
Now Phoenix has Dragon up on his shoulders here. What does he have in mind? Oh, the torque! And then the impact! Dragon down!
El Dragon Azteca Jr. 0, Phoenix 1.
He was staring right at Melissa.
Yep. Phoenix picks up a quick pin on El Dragon Azteca. 1 more fall, and Phoenix will remain undefeated at Ultima Lucha. Fall number 2 of this 2 out of 3 falls match starts next. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. We are in the second fall of a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. That man, Phoenix, is up 1 fall to none, as well as the fact that Phoenix is undefeated here at Ultima Luchas. He knows what it takes to win on the big stage.
And to what lengths will this new, darker Phoenix go? Look at the believers. They're just as intrigued.
In the 2 out of 3 falls matchup, there will be no disqualifications and no countouts. What does Phoenix have in mind as he is up 1 fall to none in his best 2 out of 3 falls matchup? As Phoenix is taking out weapons
as if he himself is not a weapon alone. And this tells me that Phoenix understands what's at stake, or perhaps he just doesn't care anymore. And there's nothing more dangerous than a man with nothing left to lose. As Phoenix deposits Dragon onto the back of his head. Ultima Lucha Quattro brings out the best or the worst in all of the luchadors. Phoenix in. Dragon out of the way. Perhaps out of necessity. Perhaps out of pride. Here comes Dragon Azteca. Take nothing away from the fight in this young man that we've come to know and love this season. Cover! Now the believers begin to serenade El Dragon Azteca as these two fighters press their third eyes against one another. Perhaps they can see into the future, or perhaps they remember their past. But either way, here we go. The fight continues. DDTJ! There it is! Dragon needed to hit that! Dragon needs this! He got him!
El Dragon Azteca Jr. 1, Phoenix 1.
We're tied up one fall apiece. And hold on. Oh, it's about time we saw the mastermind, Antonio Cueto, the man whose fingerprints are all over Ultima Lucha Quattro.
This match has been something else to watch, but I think we should take it to the next level.
What level is that?
After all, this is Ultima Lucha. So, let's make this final fall. Falls count anywhere.
Oh boy! Antonio Cueto ups the stakes of this match. Will Phoenix remain undefeated at Ultima Lucha, or will El Dragon Azteca Jr. take home his first win? Fall number 3 in this 2 out of 3 falls match is next. Welcome back to Lucha Underground, 2 out of 3 falls matchup, tied at 1 fall apiece. And before we went to commercial, our owner Antonio Cueto has made this final fall. And best of all, falls count anywhere.
And who was the smartest one of the two? Somebody was playing to the crowd. Oh my God, oh poor me, don't do that to me. What did Phoenix do? Did the right thing, and he took that steel chair and he bent it on his melon. Way to go, Phoenix. 30 fighter's gonna win the fight.
Phoenix stalks El Dragon Azteca. I just can't help but think about the old Phoenix, the Phoenix that Melissa fell in love with, the Phoenix that we all fell in love with. He's far gone, in my opinion. Wow. His feet, trying to keep his weight centered there. He's able to fight. Ducking. Ooh, a kick. Ooh. His head bounced off the table there. And look at those chairs, turned leg up. That's very dangerous.
Very, very dangerous. But you know what? This kid graduated. He's in the big leagues now. He is now a warrior. He is a warrior. And that's where he is at right now. He knows he's in the fight of his life, Matt.
Can Dragon find the Warrior's way here? And ever since this match became Falls Count Anywhere, it seems that El Dragon Azteca Jr. has almost been regalvanized, a new lease on life. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm used to it by now.
Yeah, but dude, you just got rocked a little bit. You sure you're okay?
Melissa also looks taken aback. This is hard for her to watch. If you don't know, Melissa and Phoenix were involved in a very public, very passionate, and very popular relationship. There are no room for emotions here. This is Ultima Lucha Quattro. This is Lucha Underground. You must bring the fight and put your emotions aside.
Shit.
Falls count anywhere. No.
Good Lord. That is so dangerous.
Credit our official for being right there. And I got to tell you, man, we've been doing this now for a while. We have some of the best officials in all of Lucha Libre. Right now, now all that matters is what Phoenix has to say, because he is the man standing. And the next person that wins a fall will win this match.
Well, to be just like Max Striker, actions speak louder than words, my friend.
The feeling is mutual. We would be nowhere without the athletes, the luchadors, and the luchadoras that have given us so many memories here in Lucha Underground.
The temple, the fans, everything. We wouldn't be anywhere without any of this.
Phoenix's shoulder meets the ring post. Wow. Dragon's foot meets Phoenix's head. Dragon in. Another drop kick, springboard, but Dragon also may be less than 100%.
Now, do you think he wants to make a cover right now, or do you think he says, look, this is sudden death, and this guy has been in my face, is in my world?
The answer is yes. He wants to make a cover because it's sudden death.
Dude, or does he want to send a message before he makes that cover?
I don't think Dragon is that type of fighter. I don't think Dragon loses his cool and gets super emotional. I think he always has his eyes on the prize. These two look to fight forever.
Man, you want to talk about hatred. This is just... I feel so...
DDT on the floor. But notice Dragon, perhaps the wounds of war wearing on the Warrior. Couldn't go for the cover. Now Dragon on one knee, wills himself to his feet as you see the believers firmly behind El Dragon Azteca Jr. What does Dragon have in mind here?
Regardless who's the victor, in my book, these two guys are on top of the mountain right now. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. After this, I doubt very much, dark side, light side, these two are going to be the same. What I'm noticing, though, Matt, here at this stage, the level of violence, the level of risk that these two are willing to take has certainly gone up way above and beyond anything that we've ever expected from these two.
Well, I mean, the old cliche, desperate times call for desperate measures, comes to mind. And I think that there are no times more desperate than what we see right here. To what lengths will these men go to make history? Ultima Lucha Quattro! Cover here. Oh, not enough there. Phoenix is rolled into the ring. El Dragon not too far behind. Perhaps far enough as Phoenix goes to strike. Dragon blocks. Forearm shot.
Phoenix has been using that palm strike extremely well the entire night. It changes the momentum of the match every time he hits it. And this is no different. And now Phoenix stalking, making the match go at his pace. It's a dangerous pace, and Dragon Azteca is feeling it.
This could be the end for El Dragon Azteca. And again, I keep seeing Melissa. It seems to be too much for her to watch.
Forget about it.
In her high heels. Speaking of high and heels, Phoenix came crashing down on El Dragon Azteca, and the Dragon caught the lip of the table instead of having the table break. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes when the table breaks, it's actually a better fall for the wrestler on the bottom.
Phoenix did everything he could. He just barely, he almost overshot it. But you know what? They're back up and they're going for it again, which means, boy, did these guys ever hate each other.
It's also a reminder, you know, Phoenix being undefeated here at Ultima Lucha Quattro, he didn't waste any time after the kick out. He knew to continue the offense.
Man, this is probably one of the greatest matches I've ever seen live. I'm just blown away by what's going on.
Phoenix, no. See that driver again? Ooh. Did it to him on the floor before, and El Dragon did not want to revisit that.
Have you ever seen something like this live?
Not in recent memory, no, sir. But then again, this is Lucha Underground.
This does not... Oh, no. Oh, no. The high risk, the level of the violence.
as Phoenix remains undefeated. But for how long?
It's almost as if Melissa was relieved, Matt.
Now Dragon needs to dig deep. Dragon needs to find something. Steel chair in the ring. What's Dragon looking for now? Another steel chair. Dragon slowly now, and he can move that at that pace because of the damage that Phoenix took going through the table.
Dragon! Dragon! You guys are friends, son amigos.
Your friends? What the hell is she talking about?
Melissa still believes that there's good in Phoenix.
Wait. And it's not him. It's not him.
Now she's saying this?
Wait a minute, look!
I'm sorry.
Melissa, she just seems overwhelmed with guilt, but that's not your fault, Melissa. It's almost Dragon's fault for turning.
It is her fault. What are you
for
talking
turning
about?
and listening to her, and taking his eyes off of his dangerous opponent.
Brother, it's her fault. And that's not her fault? That
Not
right
at all.
there?
No, I don't think so at all.
Just stop them.
Dragon's back. There's lacerations and bruises there.
No.
Now here it is.
Thanks, Melissa.
Blackbird driver. If he hits this, watch out, the table legs are turned up. Look, Melissa can't even make the announcement.
She should be ashamed of herself.
Melissa's supposed to make our announcement here, but no. Folks, the winner and still undefeated at Ultima Lucha, Phoenix. Well, many of the believers here in attendance are in a state of disbelief after an outrageous turn of events that I don't think any of us saw coming. Phoenix remains undefeated at 4-0, and we're not sure if Melissa will be back. We're going to try to get things sorted out in the breakers when we return. Mil Muertes goes one-on-one with the Mac. It's a death match, and it's coming your way.
Makes you do strange things, huh? Well, I've been informed that Melissa Santos has left the building. Fortunately, I have been in intense negotiations over the past few months, and I'm pleased to announce that as of just a few minutes ago, I have made a blockbuster deal with an incredible talent. This person is Lucha Libre royalty. May I present our guest ring announcer for the rest of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Guerrero!
What an amazing moment here in Lucha Underground. A massive signing. That young lady's father, mother, grandfather, cousins, and uncles have all made a firm stamp on the beloved world of Lucha Libre and professional wrestling. And she is here tonight in the only place she should be, the temple, seemingly destined to do the same as her ancestors.
Lucha Underground!
I thank you for having me, but I think it's time to get this thing going. What do you say? The following lucha is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from South Central, Los Angeles.
From Hollywood, California, one of the most well-known names in all of Lucha Libre, and the only guest ring announcer this place wants to see, Famous B.
I don't know, Famous. This is the temple. How could you be so disrespectful and naive?
Wow.
You know, I wonder if Antonio's reinstatement of Chavo Guerrero, that Aztec warfare, may have been some kind of olive branch to the Guerrero family. I mean, that had to do something with this signing.
Well, dude, he is a good ring announcer, though. Give him some props. Give some love, man. What's wrong with you?
Didn't you hear what I said? I do the guest ring announcing around here. Go now. Get. Okay. Actually, before you leave, take this with you. I don't know who you are or your family.
What?
So call this number if you actually want to be famous.
Excuse me. I don't know who the hell you think you are, but I'm here to straighten you out, papi. De Guerreros, mi familia, we are Lucha Libre.
Yes!
Absolutely.
Gory, Mando, Hector, Chavo, Chavo Jr., my mother, Vicky, my father, Eddie.
Amen.
The Guerreros, we are Lucha Libre, but we are first and foremost warriors. And ones that would kick your ass before you even knew what hit you, famous bitch.
She's shooting there.
Famous bitch? Oh, yeah.
I guess that's what the B stands for. I thought it was Beauregard.
Okay. All right. I guess if you're too stupid to leave this ring on your own, I'll just have to make you there.
Oh.
Shaw, she's not backing down, and there is Chavo Guerrero. Oh, yeah! The homage to her famous father, the Three Amigos. And we are all amigos here, chanting the name of Eddie Guerrero. For Gory, for Mondo, for Hector, for Chavo Sr., for Vicky, for Chavo Jr., for Eddie, and for all Lucha Libre fans around the world. Look at Chavo Guerrero, high atop the ring. Shaw and Chavo Guerrero just gave Famous B a crash course in Lucha Libre history. But now we flip through the pages. Coming up, either the Mac or Mil Muertes could be history because they're doing battle in a death match. We go from a feel-good moment to a frightening one next.
death match. Introducing first from South Central, Los Angeles, California, the Mac.
The Mac has both won and lost at Ultima Luchas. He's experienced joy and sorrow, but perhaps nothing like what he is about to experience tonight.
And his opponent from beyond the grave, Mil Muertes.
On the contrary, Mil Muertes is undefeated at Ultima Lucha, and Mil has momentum coming into this match as we wait for the man of 1,000 deaths to... Now, hang on, this is not a grave consequences match. It's a death match, but I think the symbolism here is obvious, Vampiro.
It is for sure, and I'm telling you right now, Mil Muertes, you know, the symbol of death, it's right there. You know, when you pass on to the next plane, you know where you end up, and you get put in a box, and that's it, bro.
When Mac eliminated Mil from the Gift of the Gods title hunt, Mil then proceeded to stalk the Mac. They went into a haunted house match. Mil dominated. Mac returned proclaiming that he had no fear of dying and challenged Mil, and that's where we are right now. Of course, a death match stands out because no disqualifications.
Stay alive. Jeez. This has been just such an emotional roller coaster.
Mac feels right at home here as he fells Mil with a flying knee strike. Mil gets up, tries to recombobulate. Mac takes advantage.
You want to talk about skating uphill.
The risks that Mac will take have to go above and beyond all the things that Mil Muertes is capable of.
This is just one of those matches that you're going to have to ask yourself, when I wake up tomorrow and I can't walk, did I really need to do this?
Muertes is asking himself, who's the Mac? Hard right hand. Mac looking for reprieve here. Mil stays close behind.
What's scary about this is not just the violence that we're seeing, it's just that the fans understand that something is going to happen here tonight that they're not going to forget ever. It's going to give them nightmares because these two guys are going to do things to each other that two human beings just shouldn't be doing.
Now, let me ask you, what does experience mean in these matches? Of course, people will remember that Mil Muertes defeated King Cuerno in a death match at Ultima Lucha 2. That seems like ancient history.
It's where is your heart and what are you fighting for?
Oh, I know Mac's head just bounced off the ring apron.
Yeah, I mean, when you say to somebody, and you say it publicly, I am no longer scared to die, what happened to you to get there? You know what I mean?
Look at Mil Muertes. Of course there's another coffin. Why wouldn't there be?
I mean, there's a guy who's had nothing to do for years when he was buried under rubble, but to think of things like this.
Now, as these two fighters seemingly trapped between two coffins, the symbolism is apparent.
Okay, but look at the size of these guys. These are big boys. Together, what, 600 pounds?
Okay.
Modified X Factor. And I guess that's life, an X Factor. You never know what you're going to get. Just be happy that you woke up this morning, folks. Think of everything Mac has been through, and yet he still fights as Muertes sends Mac into the corner. Ooh, hard clotheslines.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, how much more can Mac take?
But look, he just went through a coffin almost. Now he's getting decapitated. How much more does he have in him?
Oh, there's your answer right there. Drop toe hold into the turnbuckle. We're going to see what Mac is made of. Off the ropes of momentum. Hard strike. Mac now using the perimeter of the ring to his advantage. Jumping pump kick. Muertes is still up on his feet. And now Mac with a backbreaker there.
Bro, he had his neck hooked. That can crack your spine so easily.
Now, Mac trying to pick up the 710 split.
Wow.
That look in the eyes of the Mac tells you everything you need to know. It's what Mac needs. Cover here.
Oh, look at that. You know what I got to say about that?
What?
Brutal, brutal, brutal. The fans are sadistic. You think that's nice, but they just want to see these two guys go at it. They don't care.
Look at Mac showing no trepidation. Oh. Look at all of the weapons that are inside. Mil brought that casket out here, and he knew exactly what was in there.
Oh, I thought that Mac was being a gentleman.
Let's see that there. What, is that an axe?
Is that a chain?
And as Mac was unloading the toys, Mil Muertes unloaded on Mac.
Jesus, dude. I mean, I really thought that Mac was being a gentleman and opening the casket instead of breaking it, but I guess not.
Power of Mil Muertes. Watch out for his hands there.
Hey, man, well, you know, somebody who plays with coffins when there's nothing else to do, I mean...
What's that? Well, I like to see what we have here. That is an axe handle.
A brick?
Is that looks like almost like a sickle, or is that a sieve? Like, I don't even know what some of these things are called. Weapons strewn across the ring. An axe. Now look at Mil Muertes, like Jack Torrance, about to find his way in. Here's Mil.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Turn of the axe there.
The Mac is speaking Spanish.
There's nothing sport about this.
Thank you.
There it is. A modified spear. A signature move of Mil Muertes, and he has Mac down.
Now he has a weapon in his cold hands.
What does Mil have now? The left hand.
It's an ice pick.
And of course, many people feel that lefties are sinister. I believe the word in Italian is sinestra. This is Mil's basic instinct here.
Oh, dude, that's an ice pick? Well, we are in a nice house. I come to the ring with a pick in his hair, you know, but not an ice pick.
And I've known some violent wrestlers throughout history. Abdullah the Butcher, Carlos Colon, the Sheik, Kevin Sullivan.
Your co-worker.
But nothing like this. Now the blood.
You know what's surprising me?
Down the face of Mac.
This is how I know that you're converting to the dark side, my friend. We're just watching a dude stab another one in the head with an ice pick, and you're just like, it's normal.
We are seeing some evil here. The spinning heel kick has created space. Amidst all the violence and carnage, this is still a fight, and space is the difference.
Shoot the kick, I freaked out.
Muertes may be out.
Yeah, he is proving he's not afraid to die.
Mac hobbling. What is he going for?
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking out the trash, dude. That is rusty. That is dirty. That's been here for, I don't know, a century. It looks like it. It's all jagged and nasty and full of rust.
Who knows what's in the walls of this building, but we know what is in the ring right now. Absolute carnage. Two men, two fighters, putting everything on the line here in this death match. Looks like Mac. Oh, really?
That Macinator, is that what you called it? You're the man,
looks like
dude.
Mac is going to go coast to coast here.
I felt that myself. Jesus.
I don't think we've ever seen this kind of offense from the Mac.
Well, like you said.
Here we go. Cover. No.
Wow, dude, you said it. And look at the jagged edges in there. How dangerous is that right now to be in that ring? These two guys crossed the line, but look at everything. You can roll over and cut your head open on the axe handle. What you think?
Absolutely.
Meat hook. God.
Look at the faces of those cheering for the Mac. They're determined. They say Mac's name with such force.
And perhaps that's the force that wills the Mac to his feet.
Mac's gonna need to do something here. Mil on the move. Mac bypasses him, and Mil eats the steel ring post.
Now Mac, with whatever he has left, is going to try to conjure up the courage, find the fight, as he tears at Mil Muertes' identity.
Ripping at the mask of Mil Muertes. course, last week we saw a kill shot unmasked, but this is an entirely different beast altogether.
Dude, this is not going to be pretty.
You know, we knew that we were going to have to see a new Mac, a different Mac. But honestly, I did not expect this. I didn't think Mac had this in him, and he's proving me wrong. Sends Muertes back in. Look at Mill. He crawled right to a weapon. That right there is experience. He got the weapon out of the way. And it's Mill is busted open, and he sees his own blood. And now he sees the Mac. DDT onto the bloody cranium of the man of 1,000 deaths. Cover here. One. No. You know something? We might go all night long here with this.
Matt, I'm sorry. I don't mean to leave you hanging there. I'm just blown away as a fan, brother. I'm sorry. And I'm looking over at you and I'm watching, and I'm so happy to see you enjoying this. I don't mean it to be like you're enjoying it in a bad way. You just love this.
Mill spins out, catches Mac with a clothesline. Mill slumbers over, cover. No, barely getting the shoulder up is Mac.
Wow.
You know, time is a funny thing. It keeps going and going and going. It stops for no one. Who got the worst of that one? Oh, evidently it was Mil Muertes. The Mac is up, and perhaps a second breath of life. No. Look at the blood-stained mask of Mil Muertes. The blood-stained head of the Mac.
The blood-stained ring of the Lucha Underground temple.
Mac off to the short rope, got caught inside out, power slam. No. Oh, man. What a war these two have been in thus far. And the believers, they appreciate it. But it's not about the believers at this point, I don't think. It's about who can cheat death. Flatliner. He may have broken Mac's neck. This has to be it.
This could be it, man.
Blood dripping on Mac. Mill is there.
Jesus.
Vamp, I'm running out of words.
I see that, man, but you're not running out of emotion. I just see your eyes are bugging and you're shaking in your boots. You're loving this just like everybody else.
Mac's survival instincts, fighting against death at all costs. But what does Mac have left? Short elbows now to the carotid artery. With every shot, the blood spews out of Mil Muertes' gaping wounds.
Jeez. Going on. Oh, no. A brick. You gotta be kidding me.
Well, they've used everything else. Why not the foundation of the temple to be shattered over the head of the man of 1,000 deaths? And by God, he nailed it. Suffered his first loss at an Ultima Lucha. History has been made here tonight, and we're not even done. And now all that is left to end this rivalry, to put the proverbial nail in the coffin, is for Mac to drag the body of Mil Muertes and place the man of 1,000 deaths into his final resting place. Now the symbolism here is Mac rolls Mil Muertes into the coffin to his final resting place. Hey, if Mark Yates never needs a job, we could use him over here. For his fallen homies, if you will, the Mac, baptizing Mil Muertes in blood and beer. The Mac stands tall, enjoying some delicious Mac-wisers after just putting the ass whipping of a lifetime on Mil Muertes. Mac said he wasn't afraid to die, and he proved it tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have so much more to come. Coming up next, Johnny Mundo finally has a chance to get revenge. So the question is, will Johnny walk out of Ultima Lucha with a win tonight? Or will Mundo become just another sacrifice to the gods? We'll find out next.
The following lucha is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the worldwide underground from Slamtown, Johnny Mundo.
Well, this right here is all about revenge. Revenge for Johnny's opponent destroying his wedding. Revenge for Johnny's opponent almost destroying Johnny's wife. And look there, Johnny seems to have brought a... I recognize that.
Dude, look what's on his hand.
Well, I mean, Cage had that, and then we last saw that King Cuerno took it from Mil Muertes, and I think it was Ultima Lucha 3.
That is just kind of surreal, isn't it?
A lot of personal animosity here. Of course, Johnny's opponent tonight took out Johnny's best friend, Joey Wrestling, member of Johnny's Worldwide Underground, Jack Evans.
That gauntlet does not belong to you, Johnny. I don't know where you got it, but you won't be returning to slap down with it. But you will be leaving it in a pool of your own blood, in the middle of the ring. On that ancient Aztec seal, when you become the next sacrifice to the gods!
Oh my gosh. Is that Matanza? Is that an ancient sacrificial headdress?
That is the stuff that makes little kids have nightmares and run crying to their parents.
Well, the monster Matanza Cueto is here. Can the mayor of Slamtown live to rule his fair city once again? Or will Johnny Mundo become just another victim for the monster Matanza to boot him from office and send him straight to the gods? Mundo versus Matanza, sacrifice to the gods, is next. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. This, our sacrifice to the gods match. A new look for the monster Matanza Cueto, and a new accessory for Johnny Mundo on his right hand.
I don't even know how to answer this. I just...
Johnny's ready for a fight, and here we go. Johnny catches Matanza by the throat with that gauntlet of the gods. The power of Johnny. Now, fam, is it a psychological thing?
I don't know.
Johnny keeps looking at it with like this awe-inspiring smile, like, look what I can do. Is it best for Matanza to try to attack the left side of Johnny Mundo, right? I mean, if I'm fighting a guy with a heavy right hand, yeah. I'm not going to circle to my left. I'm going to circle to my right, and there.
Oh, man.
It looks like Matanza has answered the question. He's taken the glove off, and now that forces Mundo to have to fight without a weapon.
Well, there answers your question. First, yes, if he's got a strong right hand, you got to get the hell out of the way and go to the left. But now Johnny just realized he doesn't got the big gun, and like Matanza did too.
Johnny realizes it. It looks like he's going right back for the gauntlet, but Matanza will have none of it here. Look at Matanza. Johnny is a great athlete, and he can use Matanza's power against Matanza. Maybe not.
Oh, jeez.
The axis of the world there.
But he's a great athlete, but he's also somebody who's been in wars, and he understands what's going to go down in a match like this, right? So things don't really catch him off guard too many times.
What does Matanza have in mind here?
Nothing good.
Ooh, looks like a bit of a torture rack there. Ugh. Fight into a drop. But I'm noticing this match is moving on Matanza's timing.
Yeah.
Timing is so important in a wrestling match, in a fight.
Of course it is, but his timing is kick your ass once, kick your ass again. Nope, don't let you breathe. Do it one more time. Grab you.
Look at where Matanza approaches from. Shoulders are down. Is this it? No. Close.
Did you see that little detail of Matanza getting his hips off the ground? Wow.
Why is that important?
It makes it that much harder for your opponent to kick out.
Johnny did just that, kicked out, and this fight continues. And look out, Wrath of the Gods. Johnny was able to reverse it. Crucifix rolled through. Johnny has the momentum. Matanza is up. Now Johnny is using his mind, his psychology here, and that may be Johnny's advantage over the monster. Moonlight Drive. A normally pretty picture has just turned ugly here as Johnny Mundo is seeking to do what no one before him has been able to accomplish. Can Johnny end the legacy, the torture, the carnage, the rampage of the monster Matanza Cueto? End of the world. Leg is hooked.
Oh, no.
I think Johnny realized after Matanza kicked out, he's going to need something special, something extra. Of Johnny Mundo.
Are you kidding me? No.
This doesn't bode well here. Looks like Matanza was going for a backdrop driver, but he turned Mundo inside out.
Matanza is in uncharted territory here, meaning he's rocked. There's no doubt. You can see it.
But if Matanza's rocked, he's still pulling himself up. Johnny just now starts to stir.
And he's grabbing his neck. That is not good. That is not good at all.
Something?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if Matanza... Yeah, he does. Matanza is eerily close to that Gauntlet of the Gods. Can you imagine the power of Matanza?
I don't want to even think about it.
Should he get his hands on that?
I can't think about it, Matt.
Where's he going? We talked about Johnny's psyche, right? His brilliance, if you will.
Where's Johnny now?
And at the end of the day, let's not lose sight of the logic, the impact of that move and all the moves on both of these men and how now they are trying to regain the will, regain the advantage. How much did it take out of Mundo? How much did it take out of Matanza?
Or maybe that was just a ploy. Johnny, why isn't he rolling out the other end? The gauntlet is right there.
No idea what's going on. Well, there you go. There's Johnny right there. He baited Matanza in, and now Johnny finally has the Gauntlet of the Gods back in his possession. The question is, what will Johnny do with it?
He's got to put it on. Yeah, put it on. He didn't get it on his head.
I'd be careful because the gauntlet just flew into the believers. As Matanza ascends the steps, the believers are in a dangerous place there. Could Matanza be any more dangerous? Or could Matanza actually be the smartest man in the temple? Whoa! Now no one has the Gauntlet of the Gods.
Oh, boy.
That is high above, on top of the freezer. That's on top of the steps.
Johnny is absolutely fighting
You know, I question Matanza's his intelligence. That's actually a very astute and wise move by Matanza.
But the gauntlet is not a light glove. It's a heavy article, and he just flung that across the building with a flick of his wrist.
A Neil Lomax-like arm from Matanza Cueto. Johnny Mundo is showing some speed and skill.
But I'm telling you right now, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, slowly climbing the mountain, it doesn't matter. He sees his prey, and he's going for it, homie.
Johnny Mundo now.
Oh, no.
High above.
You got to be kidding me. Look at the distance. And you know very well what Johnny's thinking. Do you or do you not?
Can Johnny make this jump? As the asbestos falls from the walls, perhaps Johnny's fate.
Perhaps Johnny's face is imprinted in the wall. Johnny, fight. Come on, kid.
Yeah, but look, inadvertently, it's as if Johnny took advantage of the opportunity. Johnny is up on top of that freezer. All he needs to do now is find where the glove landed.
Johnny's got the gauntlet. Johnny's got the gauntlet.
Yeah, but he doesn't have it on his hand. He has it in his hand, but not on his hand. And of course, those two-letter words mean two entirely different things.
Yeah, how about a monster's...
There it is.
He almost had it on.
What? Has the sacrifice finally been made? He has Matanza done away with Johnny Mundo. It seems so. Another sacrifice has been made to the ancient Aztec gods, courtesy of the monster, Matanza Cueto. We have seen so much carnage and destruction. Why should this be any different? The monster Matanza Cueto has sent another sacrifice to the ancient Aztec gods. The seemingly unstoppable monster. Does anyone have an answer? But folks, what you just saw tells you everything you need to know.
He's got the glove!
Not only does he have the glove, he has the power as well! Johnny Mundo is alive! And the fight goes on!
Superhuman punch! Johnny Mundo!
I mean, how is Johnny still standing? No effect at all.
Matanza, we have never seen Matanza on the run. Look at the look in Johnny's eyes.
We've also never seen anyone do what Johnny Mundo is doing. Back to where it all began. Back into the ring. And if you can get a shot of Matanza's eyes, dare I say, I see fear. I see a human emotion there. I think that the monster may be cracking here. It may not be a wrath of the gods. No one has ever kicked out of the wrath of the gods. And Johnny Mundo has done it for the first time ever here tonight at Ultima Lucha Quattro.
Dare I say, superhuman?
Johnny Mundo is the Power Man and the Iron Fist all rolled into one. And Antonio Cueto cannot believe what he is seeing out of his one good eye.
Oh, no.
Shot right between the eyes there for Matanza.
Matanza.
And how about Matanza still standing? And just as I said that, the monster is down. Johnny locks eyes with Antonio. Could it be end of the world coming here?
There's a reason he took office, my friend.
I don't know, but Johnny said this is Slamtown. Perhaps a Slamtown sacrifice is coming. Johnny Mundo, high up. Boom! Huge punch. Matanza is down. And the believers are chanting for a sacrifice. Cover leg hook with the gauntlet. He got him.
And here is your winner, Johnny Mundo!
What an amazing back and forth match. But one thing that we can all agree on, one thing that we can all be on the same page about is that Johnny Mundo has defeated the monster Matanza Cueto in a sacrifice to the gods match. Folks, have you had enough? No? Okay, Johnny Mundo has done it, but we're not done, because when we come back, rub your hands together and get ready. It's time for our main event. The challenger Pentagon Dark, the champion Marty the Moth Martinez. It's Cero Miedo, and it's next.
Oh, it's you. Have you seen Taya?
Ahora estamos iguales.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang on to this thing for a little while.
Johnny, ese poder que tú sientes no te está mejorando. Solo te está destruyendo.
You'd say anything to get this thing back.
Solo la verdad. Y la verdad es que ese guante fue quien te ayudó a vencer a Matanza. Si lo utilizas por más tiempo, vas a terminar como una cáscara. Dentro de ti hay un Dios.
Nobody inhabits this perfect body but me.
Por favor, antes que sea demasiado tarde. Eres un buen hombre, Johnny.
No, I'm not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go celebrate with my wife.
The following lucha is your main event. This is a Cero Miedo match scheduled for one fall, and it's for the Lucha Underground Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Jalapa, Veracruz, Mexico, Pentagon Dark.
You'll notice all the weapons that adorn the temple here, as well as the one that Pentagon, I believe, is carrying in his right hand. This is a Cero Miedo match. There is no one that can speak to the brutality of this match than the man to my left, Vampiro. I'm going to lean on you heavy here. Take it away.
This match is something that doesn't belong anywhere except here in the temple. This is where it was invented. This is where it was born. This is a match that is specifically made to do the most damage, the most violent way to your opponent. This is something that nobody can copy. It only happens here. Why? Because you cross the line. You do bad things to bad people, and it's supported by the fans. That's why it is cero miedo. You cannot go in there with one doubt.
And his opponent from La Jolla, California, he is your Lucha Underground Campeón, Marty the Moth Martinez.
Marty the Moth Martinez, Lucha Underground title around his waist, weapon in hand. Marty is ready. Pentagon is ready. Are you ready? Because our main event is next. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. This, our main event, a Cero Miedo match. The challenger, Pentagon Dark. The champion, Marty the Moth Martinez. No countout, no disqualification. Anything goes. Marty Martinez won the Gift of the Gods title, and then Antonio changed the rules. Normally, you have to defend the Gift of the Gods title and then give the promoter 1 week to promote the match. But Antonio threw that all out the window, and Marty the Moth Martinez, with a little help, became the brand new Lucha Underground champion. And Pentagon Dark has been on the hunt ever since.
He's been on the hunt, and he's also been aware that he is being hunted. When you're at the top of the heap, you're going to have to understand that it doesn't matter. It's coming at you from all sides, light, dark, 24/7, 365.
Marty busted open on the ring post. Every time Marty's heart beats, more blood pours out. Look at that.
This is just, and we're just getting, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. This is it. And if Marty can survive the onslaught, there's only one way to go, and that is up. If he can survive this beating, he is going to be able to come back. And the reason I'm saying that is because Pentagon is going to be mentally burnt. He's not going to be able to understand how can this person be standing. Yeah.
I just don't know. As far as the sanitary, Marty's blood is splattered everywhere.
Him. What does that tell you? Is he sick? Is he mentally disturbed? Does he have a disorder? Is he crazy? All of that and more. This is just beginning. The bloodshed. It looks like a shark attack.
He's lost a lot of blood, has Marty. Drips on the table. So he went for a hip toss there. Pentagon still too strong. Blocks it. Chops.
It looks like a rainstorm. Everywhere Marty goes, there's just
rain of blood.
Pouring blood.
Look at Marty the Moth Martinez.
There is just no other way to tell you. If you saw the movie Jaws when you were a kid and you were panicking because the shark just left its victim drowning in its own blood, this is worse. But this is live right in front of me, and I'm watching this horror movie take place. There is no script. There is nobody who can even come up with something like this. This is somebody who doesn't even belong in an institution because they wouldn't know what to do with him. There is no Thorazine. There is no solution. You can't do nothing except say, please, God, don't let this happen to me.
Marty Martinez, his face a proverbial crimson mask. And there is some recall. We have seen that lunchbox before. Of course, many feel that Marty is out to lunch, but last time I believe Marty had a fork in that lunchbox and he pierced the head of Phoenix.
It's so scary. What would you do? What would you do if you got the phone call? What if you were in some place and they called the police? You were the guy who answered the call and you came in the door and you saw this guy pouring blood with a lunchbox in his hand.
I'd put on rubber gloves and then I'd run.
I think I'd drop them gloves and I'd crap my pants and then I'd run.
What's in the lunchbox?
He's eating beef jerky. He's eating beef jerky as he's bleeding.
There's the fork. Look at the believers, hands clasped over their mouths. Even the believers can't believe the carnage they're seeing.
It's very rare that I've ever seen you in a state of shock, my friend, and I'm saying that with love, brother. Even me, myself, I'm just kind of a little queasy, but in a good way.
And Marty will stop at nothing to keep the Lucha Underground title around his waist. Marty with a big fist drop from the top.
This is just not looking good, man. Something bad is about to happen, homie. I'm looking at Pentagon.
Something bad has been happening since the beginning.
Yeah, you think? Oh, jeez. Dude, I am standing right in front of Pentagon, and I'm in danger's way. I know that, and I see it. Pentagon is bleeding worse than Marty the Moth. And look at that crimson mask. That is terror personified. Jesus. Oh, boy. This is reminiscent of what?
Where's coming to us? We saw that Mariposa, Marty's sister, did something very similar recently in a match.
And Pentagon did the exact same thing to me in the Zero Miedo match, and I can't walk because of it. I've counted, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's over 12 chairs here that are just dented and bloodied.
And Pentagon is up and does not give a shit. The big pile driver on the floor. The bloody head of Marty Martinez bounced off of the floor. But at what price for Pentagon Dark?
Oh, my God.
Seriously, there is blood. There is spit. This is absolutely disgusting. Bodily fluids are everywhere. Cover. 2.
Please forgive me and don't think bad of me, but I absolutely love it.
These images are going to haunt people. They are going to be tattooed on people's minds forever.
I mean, it's like you said, Matt, it's either one sector of who is involved that gets scarred for life. You, me, the fans, the wrestlers, everybody's going to be changed after this. I know for a fact I am. Oh!
Whoa, Pentagon may never be the same after that. We get good perspective there.
I mean, it's just too much. You want to talk about two guys who are going to be cemented?
Ooh, that garbage can is split open right there. That's razor sharp.
Oh, man. No. Oh, man, I hate to bring it up that you're a baseball fan, and we just Pentagon's head's just like on a T-ball stick here.
What's it feel like? And why don't we let the sounds tell the story?
I don't even know how Pentagon can even struck.
Boy.
No.
We saw Marty and Reclusa open up a can of gasoline on Pentagon with burning desire.
This is just...
And what about the open wounds and the gasoline getting in there?
I mean, he's going to burn from the inside out, my friend. This is... It's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
I mean, honestly, if you're saying it's too much, then, I mean, that to me is the threshold right there. I mean, you were banned from television. So if you're the guy that says this is taking it to a different level.
This is not even a level. This is just something that I've never seen before.
Ed, Mike, Mainstream Matt, I hope you guys are okay. The smell of burning flesh is about to fill this building. Can we stand by and watch this? Oh! As the lighter goes flying out of Marty's hand, Pentagon still doused with gasoline, but showing fight. And perhaps that's the fuel that Pentagon needs.
Well, no pun intended. Speaking of fuel, the people are stunned. The people are shocked. You're shocked. I'm shocked.
But listen, you talk about the people out of their shock. Oh! The bat bounced off the rope and caught Marty.
And could the Aztec gods be smiling upon Pentagon Dark here? Opportunity presents itself. Marty in.
I mean, I don't know how much Marty can take. How much more can a human being endure?
I don't even know what to do. Jeez.
Gosh. This match has to end somehow. It has to end with a winner. I cannot imagine what it's going to take for one of these men to stay down for a count of 3 or submit. And honestly, I don't think that either one of them are going to submit.
I don't think so either.
On the floor, in the air, stuck to Marty's flesh. A human being was just put through glass.
As droplets of blood are littering the entire temple, all over me, all over our officials. I mean, this is absolute. I've never seen anything like this. I've never called anything like this. I've been a wrestling fan my entire life, and this right here is a first for me.
I mean, I'm just...
And I mean, I watched it all. I watched Florida Championship Wrestling. I watched Puerto Rico. I watched ECW. I watched death matches in Japan. I mean, none of it. What's left? To what lengths must Pentagon go? Package pile driver!
Here's your winner, and the new Lucha Underground champion, Pentagon Dark!
There are no words, only images to tell this story. Champion, but we're not done yet. There comes Reclusa, as Pentagon looked like he was about to break Marty's arm. Reclusa has come down from her web and is now putting her venomous bite into Pentagon Dark. We've seen way too much here, and Vampiro's...
Well, part of me is happy that Vampiro has come to the rescue of his one-time student after everything that he's been through.
We have a 2-time Lucha Underground champion in Pentagon Dark. to present Pentagon with the Aztec gold. Quite a fitting picture, if you ask me. The choir amongst the carnage. Passes off the title to a man that will certainly go down in history as a Lucha Libre legend. Pentagon Dark is once again the Lucha Underground champion, and it has to feel good. Explain that to me. And it's as if the first Cerro Miedo match has come full circle as Pentagon, Dark, and Vampiro renew hostilities here. And honestly, I'm afraid, put Vampiro in a ring with all those weapons, let him taste blood again, and that does not bode well for anyone. What the hell is that? I mean, this guy almost resembles Pentagon, at least in his appearance and his attire.
Pentagon, let me introduce you to my master.
Master? Where is this guy going? Well, whoever he is, he's looking to make a big, bold statement here. Holy cow! And it now looks like this new addition to the temple is instructing Vampiro. When have I ever known Vampiro to listen to anyone? Whoever this master is, his moves are impressive, and the command that he has over Vampiro, that is impressive as well. Wait a second. You don't need me to tell you 2 and 2 equals 4 here. Everyone's standing in the hallowed temple. A temple that has been desecrated with blood, baptized with brutality.
Cueto made it perfectly clear that I can cash this in whenever I want. Do you hear me? Whenever I want.
Is Jake Strong going to exchange the Gift of the Gods title right here, right now? I think we have the answer to our question. Jake Strong is exchanging the Gift of the Gods title. Senior official Marty Elias will take it in his hands, and that means that this is a championship match. And Jake Strong has that ankle lock locked in, and I mean, it's only elementary here. I mean, Pentagon has no more blood, no more adrenaline, no more fight. He's breaking Pentagon's ankle. He just snapped the ankle of the Lucha Underground champion. After being in a Cerro Miedo match. And let's not lose sight of the fact that Pentagon Dark is barely conscious after a Cerro Miedo match, as well as an attack by Vampiro's master. And now Pentagon has lost something perhaps even more special.
And here is your winner, and the new Lucha Underground champion, the Savage Jake Strong.
journey it's been. Fresh faces have emerged. Old rivalries have been reignited. There is a new gatekeeper at the temple doors for Vampiro. I'm Matt Stryker. On behalf of everyone here at Lucha Underground, we hope you enjoyed Ultima Lucha Quattro. We'll see you down the road. Good luck, be safe, have fun. Good night, everybody.
This is too dangerous. The gauntlet must go back into hiding. The gods are already too strong, Cuerno. But if we strike now, it may give us the advantage we need.
Make it quick.
She plans to.
I now know El Dragon Azteca didn't kill my parents. You did. So now, I am going to finish the job I came here to do.
Your parents can finally be at peace.
And so can your master.
That doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us. Strong! Strong!
Did you see it? Babe, I thought you were gonna be in my corner tonight.
I get it. You wanted me to do it myself. Well, I did, and revenge is ours. Now, how about we get out of here and finally take that honeymoon of ours? What do you say, Mrs. Mundo?
Sorry, Johnny.
What are you talking about?
I'm not your wife. I am a god.
Everything's coming together, just as prophesized. The descension is complete.
All of the gods have taken human form.
And the Lucha Underground Championship is back in our control.
Now we destroy all 7 tribes.
Whose blood?
Matanza.
Tu hijo fue un valioso anfitrión y la orden nunca olvidará su sacrificio.
But now, we must find a new host. Yes, my lord. So, Anyone else have any bad news? Well, I guess it's time to take over the world.
Come with me.
Our star? What the fuck?